Hi everyone, my name is Tim Junsun, and in this video, I'm going to examine two critical thinking modes and two creative thinking modes and compare them based on both their similarities and their difference in regard to their nature and how they are applied. Before I can start my comparison, I will define critical thinking, which is the objective analysis and examination of an issue in sufficient detail to come up with a judgment. While critical thinking is related to creative thinking, creative thinking is defined as the ability of a person to think differently, which entails looking at an issue or problem so that it can be seen from a unique perspective or angle. All the critical thinking and creative thinking modes I explore can be applied as exchangeable, but their but their strengths and shortcomings come from how they approach the issue they are meant to address. The critical thinking modes include the approximate with root cause mode and Hanlon's reserve mode, while the creative thinking mode include the six heads mode and Hanson's productive thinking mode. The approximate with root cause mode of critical thinking is the mode whose main focus is to encourage the person facing the problem to discover the primary cause of a phenomenon or event. The approximate cause of a phenomenon is the factor that is the closest to the result that has been observed and is assumed by the directly responsible for the phenomenon. But the root cause is seen as the actual cause of the observed outcome. Well, both the proximate and root cause are cause of the phenomenon. The root cause is the primary cause of the issue, while the proximate cause is the cause that is considered to be the immediate next one. With this mental mode, a person is forced to look beyond reasons that may be too obvious in search of the actual cause, which results is innovative problem-solving with that bound as solution and improvement to existing solutions. The second critical thinking mode is the critical thinking mode whose primary purpose is to promote good thinking by teaching people to avoid assuming the worst intentions about the actions of others without conducting proper investigations. With this mode, it is possible to enhance relationships, streamline, streamline this decision making, and regulate emotional responses. Addition- Additionally, it helps people develop empathy for other people by giving them the benefit of doubt and not assuming they have negative intent until sufficient evidence has been collected. The main similarity between the approximate with root cause mode and Hanlon's reserve mode is that they both focus on forcing a person to reconsider commonly assumed misconceptions, whether it be the most obvious cause, the solution, or the assumption of ill intent. When applying these two models, a person is forced forced to take a second look at an issue or phenomenon, such that no one is in a rush to make a decision and assign blame. The process of rethinking common assumptions improves outcomes of the thinking process, such that a person ends up developing better solutions after challenging misconceptions. Misconceptions. The main difference between the two modes is their specific focus, whereby the Pokemon with root cause mode focuses on the cause, while Hanlon's reserve mode focuses on the people. With the Pokemon with root cause mode, a person attempts so to be an ob- objective as problem possible, while Hanlon's reason mode encourages a degree of subjectivity by empathizing with others. The six thinking head mode is the first creative thinking mode, whereby it uses the titular heads to encourage a person to thinking from different perspectives in order to gain a clear view of the issue at hand. The heads are white, red, black, yellow, green, and blue, symbolizing objective, intuitive, critical, optimizing, creative, and calculated, with of thinking respectively. In this case, when applied together, the six thinking heads mode makes it possible for the person to take a holistic approach to an issue. By taking such an approach, it is possible to have a completed picture such that a person ends up being more creative in the process of coming up with a solution. The second creative thinking mode is Hurston's productive thinking mode, which is the mode that takes 6 steps to ask questions related the definition of success, answer the question, generate answers, forget solutions, and align resources. The main similarity between these two creative modes is that they give structure to the thinking process by forcing the people to think about an issue or phenomenon in more ways than one. When applying this mode, a person is supposed to act like a group of people by viewing the issue at hand from multiple perspectives, which encourage more far-reaching solutions. The main differences between the two modes is that the six-head mode is not secretive, whereby the thinking approach can be done in any order or at any time. At the same time, while Horson's mode is sequential, the differences between these approaches means that Horson's mode can be applied in a cyclic approach to decision making, like in an organizational setting, while, while the six heads are more suitable in places where they are in single challenges that need a solution. In conclusion, as stated in my discussion, I have explored the idea that critical thinking and creative thinking are interconnected as they make it possible for a person to come up with better solutions. The critical thinking mode approximates with root cause and Handel's result, force a person to thinking with what one would assume at first glance, so encouraging more searchable solutions that is based on objective thinking. The critical thinking mode do not handle one way of thinking but promote multiple approach as shown in the six heads and handles mode that all foster multidimensional approach to thinking. Thank you for watching.